We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkherm Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Blue Devils are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blue Devils getting set on first and 10. A handoff from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught. Second down now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Took contact on the throw. Finds his man. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Blue Devils line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Testing the right side here. He finds some space.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the tailback's got it again. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not deflected.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Direct snap to the back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The pass rush closing in. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And now the point after try, tie the game heading to halftime. And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Inside the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
1st down and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And 6 more points to the total. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. He can go! They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Chen.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, I'm going to start to wonder, should I go for this?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Soppa with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. The back's got it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Wide open downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, the big fella almost at it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Backs against their own goal line, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And Duke has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Duke. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Blue Devils come to the line with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up now.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back and giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Breaks an open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Powers through.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
And the Blue Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.